Nice. All right, so today's Friday, and about 8 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna put these on the smoker, my Old Country BBQ smoker outside, gravity-fed smoker. And I'm gonna do the primary thing was the brisket, but I was like, well, let me go ahead and get one of these big pork rib setup bone-ins. They call it a dino beef rib. I wanted to try it and see how it turns out, but the main thing is for brisket for tomorrow. So this should be done about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then I'll let it sit for the rest of the day, and then we'll pull it out and eat it and see how it is. But I'm gonna show you the what I got and the prices. So come on. So this one is, let me see, I'm going blind. I can't see anything anymore. What do we have? So this was 110 at Costco. It's 20 pounds, $5.50 a pound, just so let you see it. Pretty good size. Yep, I'm gonna have to trim it up. And this is the dino. It's a 4 bone in, and it is, this was from Central Market. They're always pricier, just so you know. Let's see. So it's 16 a pound, almost 6 pounds, 90 bucks. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this, but I was like, well, they had one, cool, I'll do it. I really wanted to do the brisket. All right, see, glasses. So I've got the smoker set up. I've got it loaded with coals. I have to go get some hardwood still. I'm gonna get some apple and hickory that I'm gonna put in there as well. It'll be in there for 12 hours. We'll probably do it at 250. I did it 235 last time when I was doing it for the very first time. We'll do this at 250, see how it turns out. I had something important to say, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I made a pecan pie, just so you can see what my pecan pies look like. All right, there's pecan pie. This is 3 pecan pies, so I do them oversized in the big skillets. So this is 3 in one container. So I do it for a lot of people, just to give you an idea what it looks like. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna prep these up, and I'm gonna walk you through the process. All right, so we're doing brisket, but I'm gonna do some pork ribs also. So I'm gonna show you how I do them real easily. So I pulled off all that funky skin on the back. These are the back sides. I got 3. I picked them up at at Costco. They were like 37 bucks. 12 bucks each. That's fine. That works. No big deal. But this is the back side. I'm gonna do the same on the front side. I'm just gonna smear this all in. Don't give me grief for not using gloves. You know, I'm not a restaurant. This works totally fine, guys. And I like to do really just, honestly, salt, pepper, garlic powder on my pork. Oh, come here, give me that, come here. Thank you, get off. Nothing really else, but you can add other stuff if you want. You can add a lot of different things. Now I've got different peppers. I like the real coarse, smoky pepper. That's just me. I really enjoy that. So, put it on pause for a second. All right, so this one's not too bad. It smells like it's got some cumin in there. It really does. But I like to do a little bit heavier on the pork. I'll do the same on the front. But I like to use this smoky pepper. These guys are pretty good. I like a strong pepper anyway. Come on. It's a me thing. Use any kind you want, but I seem to enjoy this one. It's pretty good. And then of course I gotta put some over here on this. I'm just gonna pat it down. Yep. It's gonna sit in this tray for a bit, so that's all right. Yep. Don't want to lose anything on these things. Just scoop it up as we need to. Yep. 1. There we are. Yep. Give me this one. Get that. All right. Now I'm going to do the other side. Of course. Same thing, guys. Same thing. So this seasoning is going to be different than my brisket or the pork rib. But just use a little bit of a binder. Come on, work with me. Thank you. And you don't need a lot of mustard on there. And you don't have to use mustard. You can use something else if you want. Totally fine. You don't have to. But I find it works well. It gives me a little bit of stickiness on here, which is nice, which makes me happy, makes my people happy. But I try to smear it as much as I can, really get it in there. I don't want a thick, heavy amount. And again, don't give me grief. Sorry. Using my hands. It's all right. We're very safety conscious here in the house, I promise you. All right. So, and same thing. We're just going to hit it hard. And these are going to sit for a bit. That's fine. Wasn't much left in there anyway. Again, I like the black pepper. I like a little bit spicier on the pork ribs. Use as much or as less as you want. I'm just gonna give it a little pat down. Yep. Simple, easy. All right. Now, these are gonna go on. These are going to go on at. So here's the big issue. So the brisket I'm going to do at 250 for about 12 hours. I usually do 235, but I'm going to try at 250. I usually do the pork ribs at 275. So I think if I do it at 250, instead of it being 4 hours for the pork ribs, it's probably going to end up being 5 hours for the pork ribs, maybe 6. Because we have to wrap them halfway through. So we're going to find out how it turns out. But this is the base. Real simple, real easy. We're going to get to the brisket now. All right, so here, this is a 20-pound brisket. And what I want to do, we really want to get some of this fat off. I want to skim it down nicely. Always the wrong knife, right? Get a better knife. Something a little bit sharper. Don't worry if you take off a little bit too much of the fat, but you do want to get a good portion of this off. Don't want it too fatty. No one wants too fatty. Come on. It's not always comfortable to do this. I'm always afraid I'm going to take off too much. And of course, I'm sure I will, but that's all right. This is a big piece. It's 20 pounds. Come here. I always say like half of this stuff is fat. Oh. All right, we're gonna cut through this for you. All right, just to show you, I took a good portion of that fat off. Some people say, hey, you need a bit more. Look, there's enough fat in the brisket, it'll render nicely. Just to show you how much there is. Good portion. Now we're just gonna flip this over. Yep. We'll flip her over and do some. All right, so I took off a bunch of fat on the back. You can see, good portion of it. I kept some. And just to show you the fat that I got left over, you know, that came off the brisket. Good portion. This is a prime piece. So all I'm doing now is just trimming the sides. My buddy Chef R, who owns Texas Harlem Roadhouse in Richmond, Texas, outside of Houston. I used to go down there a lot, and he'd show me how to do some things. But I hadn't smoked in a long time, so it's nice to get back at it again. Now that I got a new unit to try out from Old Country BBQ, I wonder if I should take this off. Let's go ahead and do that. Make it a little bit more streamlined, yeah? All right, I think that's good. Now, we're gonna season this up. So, brisket's ready. It's gonna be in this dry rub for about 2 hours before I put stuff on. So what I like to use, just to go through stuff, salt, pepper, garlic. So I got garlic powder, I got the Southside Market oak smoked pepper, and it's like bigger pieces. You know, it's cracked. It's not fine, but you can do fine if you want. See, I've also got fine. Fine works if I need it. And I have a blend I already did over here. Let's just kind of go ahead and do this. I don't like to put all my good stuff on the bottom. And we're gonna put a lot on here, guys, we are. So. And you season how you like. I don't think it has to be specifically done a certain way. This is garlic powder. Where's my salt? It's around here somewhere. Someone stole my salt. It happens a lot. Salt? There we go. Now just use plain iodized salt. Some people think you need more on here. I'm fine with that. Doesn't bother me at all. Remember, these are big pieces of meat, guys. All right. Now, this is equally important, yeah. That is not enough. We all know that. This is just my pre-mixed stuff I had, or I pre-made it. So we're gonna, of course, add more. Makes you want to sneeze. And my garlic powder. Which, why did I close this top up? I don't know. That's all I use this for. I keep it simple. Just 3 things, that's it. All right, now this is gonna sit for a bit. If you wanna get the sides, you can, but I'm totally fine like this. I may add some more. Be like, yeah, I need some more on here. But for now, this is okay. This works well. But if you need more, you can add more. If you think you need more, you can add more. No biggie, all right? And we have this big old beef rib assembly. We'll see how this turns out. And we're just gonna make it real simple, guys. Nothing crazy. Salt, pepper. And garlic powder if I can get it open. And garlic powder. You didn't even have to add garlic powder, but I kind of like it. It's just me. Getting the sides on here is important too. You're gonna have to come back and touch stuff up. Yep. Want to get it there. And get it there. Get it there. Hey, I need to get these all professionally done. So here we are. We've got the brisket, it's all seasoned. We've got the beef ribs, all seasoned. We have the pork ribs, all seasoned. So I'm gonna try to do this at the same temp. I could start at 275, then drop to 225 and back up to 250, but I think I'm just gonna do 250 in the smoker and see how it turns out. It probably means I'm gonna cook the pork ribs a little bit longer and maybe the brisket will be just slightly shorter than 12 hours. And the beef ribs are the same. You know, they'll be long cooked as well. So I'll set everything up shortly and walk you through the process of where we are with the smoker, but this is what we're gonna do. Perfect. So, got the billow on. I'll show you what I've done so far. I haven't lit the fire yet, but the coals are all in. I got a bunch of wood. I got apple wood and some hickory. Yeah. Got that. And what do we have? I've got the brisket on the top, and I got a wireless thermostat in there from Meter. You can try that out. On the bottom, I've got the pork ribs, and on the second one, I've got the beef, and I've got another pork rib. So we're good. All right, we're gonna crank this up. I'm gonna start the fire. We're gonna get up to 250. Smoke this puppy up. Okay, so it's on. I got it up to 250. For some reason, I wasn't reading right the thermostat. I had to clean it, put it back in, and we'll see. But we're on 250. It's staying at 250, and we'll see in 12 hours how the brisket looks, guys.
Oh, let's see how they turned out.
Nice. Very good. Let's see how the brisket looks. Oh, very nice, very nice. Good. What temp we got? 172 for the brisket. Long way to go. Let's get these things out of here. Perfect. So, let's see. I kept these in just a little bit longer. I pulled them off, so I put them in at technically 8:30 and pulled them off at 2:30. Let's see what the temp is. I'm just curious. It feels very tender. 176. 190. Remember, they're in different spots in here. 180. Oh, that's tender. 180. 179. I think they turned out pretty well for the way I would like them. Ooh, nice and tender. That one's 200 right there. See, 176. They feel very tender. So I'm gonna wrap these up and go back to bed and wake up in a little bit to pull off the brisket, which was at 170 outside, 170. All right, let's take a look. I pulled the ribs off earlier. The pork ribs. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, that's nice and tender. 190. Oh yeah. I think it's close enough. Yeah, see, that says a little bit higher. All right. What do we got? See, that says 180 there, but over here, it says 193, 195. So, I think we're gonna pull it off. What do you say? Yeah? That's how it looks. I had two thermostats in there. Pull this off. All right, looks pretty good. Hi guys. This one is 195 also. This one as well. Just gonna wrap these up in some paper. But that looks good. Let's see. Come here. Do I want to wrap this one? I may not wrap that one. Who knows? This one's different. But we do want to do the brisket. We're gonna wrap it for another couple hours. Ooh. Dirty. All right. Back on for another couple hours. Good. So, all right, I'm gonna show you something. It's been in here about 12 hours almost. I'm running out of coals, and I didn't know that. Let's see if you can see. There's not many left in there. So I'm gonna see if I can give you a zoom, maybe. We're gonna add some in. So I just got some extras. Just gonna add a few in. All right. See how it turned out. Let's see. Let's get a look. Nice. All right, we're gonna leave this covered for a while. We'll check it out. Let's see. Oh yeah, yummy. Oh, that tastes good. God. All right. So good look. Cool. So I just cut some. Looks good. Nice and juicy. This is the lean stuff. That looks nice. You just taste it. It tastes good. Good bark. Happiness. And I just cut up the ribs. Ribs look good. I tried one. Tasted good. Nice and tender. Got good color. That makes me happy. So just to recap on the smoked brisket and beef rib and pork ribs, turned out fine. I was real happy with it this time. Good smoky content of the meats. Had a good smoke ring you could see around the brisket, which was really, really nice when you cut it open. The lean part, very, very good. Still juicy, but lean. The fattier part, still fatty, but very, very good. I had several people come over and try it. Everyone, I said, be honest, I need to know. So I did a lot more wood this time. Everybody loved it. Everybody seemed happy. So the Old Country smoker, the gravity-fed smoker, works really well. I wish I had more space in there to put more briskets or more things in there. I could probably do 3 big briskets, and that's it at the same time. But it worked really well. Good recommendation for that, and I'll keep doing it. All right, guys, happy cooking.